back to the US, where Donald Trump has ignited yet another controversy. That's correct. Now, in the latest, Trump is under fire after linking a common pain-relieving drug, Tylenol in this case, to autism in unborn children. Now, at a press conference alongside Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy, Trump said pregnant women should limit or even stop using Tylenol. Now, Trump's claim is not backed by science. That's what we're getting to here. The president called it a historic medical breakthrough nonetheless. And what's more, he's pushing for delayed childhood vaccines and new autism cures. However, experts quickly push back. Meanwhile, listen in to what Donald Trump said.
Don't take Tylenol. There's no downside. Don't take it. You'll be uncomfortable. It won't be as easy, maybe, but don't take it. If you're pregnant, don't take Tylenol.
The real concern we have is we know that autism and the spectrum disorders are multifaceted. They run in families. There's clearly a genetic component. And so to pin it all on a medication like acetaminophen is just hard to believe.
As you see, medical researchers are saying there's no proven link between Tylenol and autism in the US. Additionally, they're also warning that this rhetoric could in fact mislead families and put material health at risk. For more on this, I am joined by Padma Shri Awardee and Chairman and MD of the Nephron Clinic, Dr. Sanjeev Bagai. Thank you so much for taking out the time and speaking with us. Now, I'll straight away get to the million-dollar question here, Dr. Bagai. Does Donald Trump, or do his claims have any sort of medical efficacy or backing, sir?
Good afternoon. So let's go straight to the point as far as science is concerned. Autism is now called as autism spectrum disorder because it's a syndromic spread of varying and overlapping symptoms which often can mimic attention deficit disorder or hyperactive disorder, or even places like schizophrenia and OCD, that's your obsessive compulsive disorders. Now, this is multifactorial. There is no cause and effect as a linear relationship. There is a very strong family link. There is a familial link. Genetics play a role ranging from 10% going up to 94%. And we have a chromosome link as the short arm of chromosome number 16. There are prenatal drugs, mainly anticonvulsants. There are environmental factors. Air pollution plays a very big role. Plastic pollution plays a very big role. And of course, maternal diabetes during pregnancy and hypertension. What does the science say as far as peer-reviewed literature is concerned? There is a very, very small study of just a handful of children which have shown a doubtful, inconclusive pointer towards autism linked with acetaminophen, which is Tylenol. Larger studies, which are really from the Anquist data, in which 2.5 million children have been studied, no association found. The larger study from Japan of 2 lakh children, no link found. There is no link as a meta-analysis of 2018 either with vaccination. There is a SIP control study which has been published in JAMA in 2024, in which they have analyzed 1.86 lakh children, no association found. So acetaminophen has to be prescribed in pregnancy like any other drug in pregnancy, with caution, with dose control, only on medical grounds. That's the common advice which is given for any medication during pregnancy. But to single out Tylenol is dangerous, it's premature, it's foolhardy, and it can be risky. So let me explain why it can be risky not taking acetaminophen or paracetamol. The safest drugs amongst all antipyretics, which is fever control medicines, is acetaminophen or paracetamol. Almost 20% of pregnancies have some sort of indication for fever, infection, inflammation. If you don't treat it, the fever itself can cause more harm. The infection itself can cause more harm to the fetus. Like I said, there is no indication of a direct link. This is inconclusive, and it would be very premature to label acetaminophen. The messaging can go wrong. I think the messaging should be science-based. No politician should enter into the medical arena to give advice which is not authentic, not scientific, and not data-backed. Over to you.
Dr. Bagai, very, very important point you raised there. The messaging should be scientific. Very, very quickly, Dr. Bagai, how should public health institutions respond to such high-level pseudoscience if we may call it that?
I think these kind of statements should be dismissed straight away. There is no doubt in it. Medical science has to be evidence-based, it has to be research-based, it has to be data-proven. Multi-analysis, meta-analysis of lakhs of children. In fact, one of the studies has 2.5 million children which have been analyzed, pregnancy fetuses, and then the newborn child. There has been no link which is statistically significant with regards paracetamol.
No link there, says Dr. Bagai. Dr. Bagai, we'll have to move on due to paucity of time. But thank you so much for putting clarity for the benefit of viewers. This being such an important story that we're breaking here on India Global.